Fathers, how did your child change your life forever? My 2-year-old son kept talking about Uncle Danny coming to play while I was at work. I thought it was just an imaginary friend. Kids do that all the time. But then he started getting specific. Uncle Danny brings toys. Uncle Danny makes pancakes with mommy. I asked my wife about it, and she just laughed it off. You know how kids are. Still, something felt wrong. We didn't know any Danny. Our families lived states away. One day, my son drew me a picture. "That's Uncle Danny," he said, pointing to a stick figure with brown hair. Then he pointed to another figure. "That's mommy giving Uncle Danny kisses." My stomach dropped. I confronted my wife that night. She denied everything, called me paranoid, said I was losing my mind over a toddler's imagination. The next morning, I checked our credit card statements. Restaurant charges when she said she was home. A jewelry store purchase I never saw her wear. I called the jewelry store. Yes, the gentleman picked up the necklace Tuesday morning, said it was for his girlfriend. My blood ran cold. I started coming home early from work without warning. First time, nothing. Second time, dishes for 3 people in the sink. Third time, a men's jacket hanging in our closet that wasn't mine. When I held up the jacket, my wife said it was her brother's. Her brother lives in California. I checked her phone that night while she showered. Deleted messages, empty call logs, but she'd forgotten about her email drafts folder. Love letters to Danny. Plans to meet while I was traveling. Photos I never wanted to see. I screenshotted everything before she came back. Next day, I hired a private investigator. Gave him Danny's phone number from the emails. Within hours, he texted me an address, workplace, even his Instagram account. Danny worked at my wife's gym. Personal trainer. Divorced. No kids. His Instagram was full of pictures with married women clients. I installed hidden cameras throughout the house the next day. 2 days later at work, my phone buzzed with motion alerts. I opened the app and watched a man walk up to my front door. My wife answered before he even knocked, like she was expecting him. They kissed immediately, right in my doorway where neighbors could see. I called my boss, said I had a family emergency, drove 90 miles an hour home, hands gripping the steering wheel, ran 3 red lights. When I pulled into the driveway, his silver Honda was parked where I usually park. License plate matched the PI's report. I sat in my car for 5 minutes, watching through my phone as they laughed together in my kitchen. My son was coloring at the table like this was totally normal. I recorded everything on my phone before getting out. I walked through the front door. "Daddy!" My son ran over. "Uncle Danny bought me trucks!" Danny, tall, brown hair, exactly like my son's drawing, just stared at me. My wife went completely pale, frozen by the refrigerator. "Who the hell are you?" I asked him directly. He looked at my wife, then back at me. "I'm Danny. Get out of my house, now!" "Dad, Uncle Danny makes good pancakes," my son said, tugging my shirt. My wife finally spoke. "It's not what you think." "Really? Because I think you're screwing this guy while I'm working to pay for this house." Danny grabbed his jacket from the couch. "Look, man, I didn't know you were coming home." "You didn't know I live here? That's my coffee mug you're drinking from. My wife you're kissing." He left without another word, practically running to his car. I turned to my wife. "How long has this been going on?" "6 months. Get out. Tonight." "Where am I supposed to go?" "Danny's place. You seem comfortable there." I told my son, "Pack your favorite toys, buddy. We're going to Grandpa's house." As we drove away, I called my lawyer. Filed for divorce the next morning. Got full custody 6 months later.